Okay, hi there folks, this is Kim Willis with another Twitter mini video training, and this one is a cracker training. Well, I think it is anyway. The best content strategy. Oh yeah, let's have a look at this one. There's me. Goodbye, me. Now, for this mini training, I want to talk about Twitter content strategies. As you know, Twitter, of course, is a content platform, so it's imperative that you share lots of content. That's what, look, let's call a spade a spade. That's what the internet is about. You want to make money online, you've got to embrace content. There is no other way. Okay? So you either play the game or get out. It's straight talking, but I'm sorry. All these people who think that they can do this, push button, easy, make money, push button. Oh, come on. Grow up. Twitter is not about posting links all over the place. It's about providing good content and then occasionally sharing your sales link. That's how we do it. Finding the happy balance. So the core of it is quality training. The core of it is quality content. You won't attract anybody if you don't give them quality content. So enjoy today's mini training. So let's have a look at the first one, value-driven content. Your blog posts, if you have a blog, why not share the blog posts? Share every blog post. Your YouTube videos, if you've got a YouTube channel, you're publishing videos, you're uploading videos, share them on your Twitter feed. Your podcasts, if you're doing podcasts, that's another one. Your comments, business-related comments, success results. You just generated 15 leads yesterday. Share it. People will then see that you're a real person. You're not a bot. You're sharing stuff in real time. Comments, anything. Anything at all that's related to your industry that you think might be helpful or interesting to people. Wise quotes is another one. Value-driven content. Personal development quotes. Okay, so I share people like Jim Rohn, Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, people like that. Brendan Burchard. Is that his name? Burchard, I think so. I do that. Another thing I do is I also find some nice pictures of animals or sunsets or something like that, and then what we do is we superimpose wise quotes on the pic. So this is kind of taking the wise quotes idea to another level, because people do like looking at pictures, and if you can put a nice quote, you overlay that on the pic, great. What I do now is that I put my website, kimwillis.net, at the bottom of the pic. Okay, so if a follower shares that photograph, they'll see that it's me, and they might want to check out my blog. So that's helping me get a bit more traffic to my blog. Okay, so that's another thing you might want to look at. Join me well, if you just look at my Twitter feed, you'll see some of those photos with my branding on them. Or if you're with me on Facebook, you're a friend on Facebook, you'll see it, because every day, almost every day, I will post one of these pics with quotes, okay, on my wall, and you'll see exactly how I do it. And then, of course, we've got other people's content, and this is an important source of content. And in the early stages, particularly if you don't have your own blog and you don't have much going on YouTube, or perhaps you don't have anything going, you don't have any podcasts, all right, well, stick to your comments, wise quotes, pics with quotes, and other people's content. Now, some people, of course, just put their hands up in horror. I think, well, I'm not going to share a competitor's content. I'm not going to share a competitor's blog post. Look, this is lack and scarcity, lack and limitation type thinking. Please avoid it. It's not going to do you any good. The world is big enough, the marketplace is big enough. Let's just expand the Twitter pie. And in particular, let's expand your pie. It will come back to you. I have people sharing my stuff because I shared their stuff. So the law of reciprocity kicks in. In fact, yesterday, Donna Merrill, or actually it was this morning, Donna Merrill, a really great blogger who I've become friendly with. You could say that she's a bit of a competitor, but I don't see her in that light at all. And I know she doesn't see me as a competitor. But she shared my latest blog post. And I share her blog post. Because she does write good content. But if you are going to share content, make sure it's good content. Don't share for the sake of sharing. I don't share. I do review and comment on a number of blogs each week. I don't share all of them because I just don't think some of them are right for my audience, or perhaps they're just not good enough. But with people like Donna Merrill and others like that, yeah, for sure, I'm delighted to share. I love to share. And that sends the message to my followers that I'm into good content. Because I can't provide all the content myself. With Twitter, you need to be feeding content all the time. In a 24-hour period, you need to be doing that. I use software to post for most of it, automated posting. So you can do that. I've got a you can use Tweet Jukebox, for instance, and you can schedule it so that there's lots of content, good quality content coming through. But you'll be sending the right message, the right signal to your audience, which basically says that this guy is coming from a position of value. You're not just pitching me all the time. That's what you want. Okay. Social content could be something funny, something sad, something frivolous, nonsense, anything stupid works. I'm going to be doing more of this actually, because I remember years ago when I was irreverence works, and I'm good on irreverence. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll get the point. But I remember years ago I was following a guy called Perry Belcher. He is an irreverent son of a bitch. Okay, I like Perry Belcher. He's got a bit of history behind him, but not all good, but I don't care. He's a great marketer, and he doesn't care either, which is even better. He's a great marketer, and one of the things that really attracted me to Perry was, well, there were two things. Firstly, he had over 100,000 followers, and I was gobsmacked. How could anybody have 100,000 followers? That's awesome. So that was the first thing. But the second thing that I liked about him was his irreverence. He's a funny guy. And so he didn't just post serious business-oriented tweets. He posted silly stuff on there. And people love that. If they think that you're a funny guy, if they think you're a bit of an irreverent SOB, it's more likely that they're going to draw closer to you. They're going to have warmer feelings about you. So, yeah. So don't forget that. Social content, anything that will draw people closer to you. And anything that helps to open relationships, actually. Promotional content. Oh, I know you're waiting for this. Promotional content could be a lead magnet, like a free report offer. Okay. I have one. I have a tweet that goes out about 3 or 4 times a day, over a 24-hour period. Okay. I think it's like every 6 hours or something like that. And it's for my free report offer. A direct-to-sales page offer, if that's the way your business is structured, you're not collecting names, you're not wanting people to opt in, you're just wanting to pitch a particular offer. Okay, you can send them to a sales page. It's not how I would do it, but you may be structured differently. Another good one is a webinar invite, particularly if you've got something that's, well, obviously it's time sensitive. They're all time sensitive, aren't they? So a webinar invite could be a good one. You've got a webinar coming up, and it may not be yours. It could be someone else's. You're promoting them because you're an affiliate for them. Coming up in 4 or 5 days' time. Okay, we'll really hit it with the Twitter. But don't forget the rule that if you're pitching too much, if you don't have enough of the quality content, the promotional content, the social content, if you don't have the right balance there, you will lose people. They'll become alienated and they will unfollow you. Here are the content ratios that I tend to use. So we're talking about the ratio between value-driven posts and promotional posts. For me, it's about 15 to 1. 15 pieces of good value-driven content, and then 1 promotional post. And for me, it's the offer of the free report. 32 hot ways to get leads, and it's a 57-minute video training. Okay, that's what I give away in return for someone's email address. That's it. Now, you might have something different, but the point of the matter is you need to get the ratios right. For you could do 10 to 1, you could do 15 to 1, you could do 20 to 1. 20 pieces of value-driven content versus 1 promotional post. That's up to you, but I sort of settle in the middle there, 15 to 1, and maybe that's the way you should go. Okay, now I've got a few screen capture shots here just to give you an example of shared content. This is one here. There's a friend of mine, Joy Healy. I shared her content, repurposing blog content. Yeah, and so I shared that piece of content there on Twitter. Here's another one. This is from a mate of mine, another mate of mine. See how it's amazing how many friends you can find on social media platforms on blogging platforms, and then leverage that initial relationship into a deeper relationship on social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook. So his blog post was 8 badass bloggers you must follow. One of them was me, by the way, so he gave me a bit of a thumbs up, which was great. And yeah, this is so that's me sharing other people's content. I do walk the talk. This is an example of my own content. This on the right hand side here. This is a YouTube video. I mentioned that before. So this is an instructional little YouTube video, copywriting success secrets, how to rewrite a bad email or a boring email. That's right. So I used screen capture software and I did a little training video on that. And already it had 2 likes. See that? 2 likes. I think it has a lot more than that now. But I captured this not long after I posted it on Twitter. Okay, so that's that one. And then another one I've got here. Oh, okay, well, here's an example of a kind of a social tweet. Real time, raining in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, because that's where I live at the moment. No walkies tonight. Okay. Here's an example of a success quote. The more you know, the less you need to say. Jim Rohn. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. Another one, Jim Rohn. You get the picture there. Oh, and then down the bottom there is my promotional tweet. 32 hot ways to get home biz leads now. See? So, but overwhelmingly you'll find that I lead with, I tweet more value-driven content. Not that my promotional tweet isn't valuable. Of course it is. That's a mighty good offer, 32 hot ways to get home biz leads now. But non-promotional still swamps promotional. Okay. The core Twitter game plan, if you haven't already seen this, you should grab that primer video, and I cover the 4 strategic steps because you've got to be absolutely clear on the strategy. So we've got your follower strategy, your content strategy, your engagement strategy, and your conversion strategy. You can't have one without the other. You've got to have all 4 in place, in fact. All 4. Skip one and you will pay the penalty. Other training videos in the series. I'm not going to read them all, but you can have a look at them. You should see them on YouTube or even on my blog, kimwillis.net. Finally, my offer, 32 ways to get leads now. You want to learn other lead generation strategies that you can employ in your home business? Well, I cover the gamut, okay? 32 different methods. Grab it. Grab it. It's a 57-minute training video. No hype. Pure nuts and bolts quality content based on many of the strategies that I've actually used to generate tens of thousands of leads since I got started. All right, this is Kim Willis. Bye for now.